Managing a household of little kids is a full-time occupation. Wake, wash, dress, feed, repeat. With all that needs to be done, finding time to take care of your own physical and psychological wellness can sometimes feel impossible. In today's episode, I'm going to give you 24 ways to make you feel more like yourself and ready to take on all that life throws you. Hi, I'm Stephanie Phillips-Markstein, and I help health-conscious people optimize their physical and emotional well-being so that they can show up in the world as the best and most confident version of themselves. And yes, my dog is in the background. We'll see if she pops up in a moment. Number 1, commit to 27 minutes of daily mindfulness. That's the amount of time that researchers found resulted in measurable changes in the gray matter of people's brains, increasing density in areas responsible for feelings of compassion and decreasing it in areas related to stress and anxiety. You don't have to practice mindfulness for 30 minutes straight. Sit quietly and contemplate your breathing for 10 minutes in the morning and then a few more at night. Number 2, walk in the woods. One study shows that a 20-minute stroll through your local park can lower your heart rate and blood pressure and increase the feeling of happiness. Scientists have found that natural environments activate our parasympathetic nervous system, which are the feelings of relaxation, while suppressing the sympathetic nervous system, which is the fight or flight feelings. If the park is too far, consider filling your favorite reading nook with your favorite plants. Number 3, add turmeric to your cooking. So you might know turmeric as the spice that turns curry dishes yellow, but it also helps with life's ills. Studies have found it to be a powerful anti-inflammatory, which is good for sore muscles. It's a great antioxidant, so it can help you feel and look younger, and it's a protector against heart disease. Number 4, sprinkle lavender essential oil on your pillow. Just a drop or two can help induce a sense of calm. Or you can get the little roller balls and you can just smell it. Number 5, set up a relaxation zone in your home. It's important to have a stress-free space in your life. So make sure there's a comfortable, distraction-free spot in your home where you can exercise, nap, and relax. Number 6, limit blue light before bed. If you are checking texts and emails right before your lights, like right up until lights go out, you're setting yourself up for a lousy night of sleep. And not necessarily because you're stressing out about work, although that's probably part of it too. But the blue light that is emitted by your tech devices sends signals to your brain that inhibit the production of melatonin, which is that chemical that makes you feel drowsy. So put away your phone and laptop an hour before bed to help your night be more restful. Number 7, carve out your own space. So contrary to what early 21st century architects thought, it turns out, surprise, surprise, that open seating plans can actually inhibit productivity. Workers in open offices spend an undue amount of time making phone calls from stairwells and empty conference rooms instead of sitting at their desks. And this is borne out by research. So find yourself a little piece of personal space at work where you can take a minute for yourself to just breathe and take a phone call. Number 8, build the perfect breakfast bowl. Ready for this? Here's the recipe. Oats plus walnuts plus berries plus cinnamon plus milk equals an awesome way to start your day. Number 9, do the plank. Planks are an essential, effective workout move if you do them right. So you want to start lying face down on the floor, torso propped up on your elbows. Engaging your core, raise your body up onto your forearms and toes, making sure that your body forms one long line from shoulders to feet. And you want to hold this position as long as you can, hopefully working your way up to 90 seconds or so. Number 10, manage your money. You know, money worries are the biggest source of stress for parents. Saving for college, home mortgages, and big ticket items like a new family car can create some serious angst. So create a priority list with your partner of purchases that you want to make this year or coming year, and then figure out how much of the household budget you're going to need to set aside each week to help you reach that goal. Number 11, exercise for 51 minutes a week. For as little as 7 minutes of sweat a day, you can reduce your risk of dying by 33%, according to research. So you can walk, you can jog, ride a bike, or jump rope. Anything that gets your heart rate up counts. And if that's not motivation enough, scientists found that people who exercised for 10 minutes a day were, yes, happier than those who did not. So personal trainer always telling you to exercise. Number 12, eat earlier. If you're trying to drop a few pounds, consider pushing up the hour for your evening meal. People who ate dinner earlier in the afternoon felt less hungry while raising their body's fat burning potential. And that's according to a new study. And if you were considering wanting to lose weight and starting the ketogenic diet, but you don't know where to start, I've created a quick and easy hack to help you. So click on the link below here to pick up your Keto for Beginners. Number 13, stretch. Start with this great lower back stretch. Lie on your back, knees bent, feet flat on the floor. Spread arms out to either side for support, and then gently let your knees drop to the right side while you rotate your head and your torso to the left. And then return to the center and repeat on the opposite side. Number 14, do a crossword or some sort of brain puzzle. Challenging your mind can stave off the accumulation of a compound known as beta amyloid in the brain. And that is responsible for diseases such as Alzheimer's. So puzzles are a great way to do just this, and be sure to include the whole family when you're doing that. Number 15, bring your neighbor flowers. Why? Because generosity sets off a neurological chain of events that results in feeling happy. So here's how it works. When you perform an act of kindness toward others, it activates the temporoparietal junction, otherwise known as TPJ, in your brain. TPJ is associated with feelings of empathy. In turn, the TPJ sends signals to the area of your brain known as the ventral striatum, which is responsible for producing feel-good emotions designed to encourage you to continue being generous. So it's a nice little circle. Not a vicious circle, a wonderful circle. Number 16, this is my favorite one, eat dark chocolate. Scientists in London have discovered that certain psychoactive ingredients in dark chocolate act as a buffer against depression, lowering feelings of sadness by 70% in people who snacked on the sweet compared to those who did not. Now, just don't overeat it, because then you're going to have a weight issue to deal with. Number 17, do 40 push-ups in 60 seconds. That's the benchmark for superior heart health in a study of 1,104 active men. Women are going to be different. They're probably not going to be able to do that many. But scientists found that men who could drop and do 40 in under a minute were 96% less likely to develop heart disease than those who squeaked up 10 or fewer. So the push-up test was even better than the traditional treadmill test in determining cardiovascular health in that study. Number 18, get a family dog. Man's best friend is also man's best motivator. New research shows that people with dogs exercise 58% more every week than those without. And also they have significantly lower markers for heart disease and diabetes. And the bonus is you now have at least one member of your household who won't talk back to you. Number 19, have a guys or girls night in. In your 20s, it was all about the boys or girls night out. But you've moved on, and that's a good thing. But while you still enjoy an occasional night out with your friends, it's actually more relaxing and less of a drain on your wallet to have the gang over to your place for a chill evening of good food and or drinks. Number 20, learn these yoga animals. And I'm not going to tell you how to do them or show you. You can look them up. But here are your 5 animals: downward dog, cat and cow, pigeon pose, and cobra pose. Number 21, take a power nap. Keep your snooze to 20 minutes because more than that will actually cause your brain to head off into deeper sleep stages known as REM, which will leave you feeling groggy and kind of out of sorts when you wake up. Number 22, wear yellow. It's the color that we associate with energy and optimism, probably because it reminds us of the sun. And wearing it could actually give your mood a boost. Another option would be to paint the walls of your bedroom or your bathroom in that feel-good hue. Number 23, we're almost to the home stretch here. Listen to music. For an instant pick-me-up, crank up the techno tunes or dance beats in your car on the way to work. Just 12 minutes a day of upbeat music can bring about a lasting positive effect in your mood over a 2-week period. And last but not least, go heavy at the gym. To see real change in your muscle growth, you need to add at least one heavy lift day to your weights workout. So that means instead of your usual 3 or 4 sets of 10 reps, you'll be looking to do 3 sets of 3 to 5 reps with heavier weight. Thank you so much for joining me in this episode. Again, don't forget to click on the link below to get started with the keto diet and get your free Keto for Beginners guide. And if you like this kind of topic, because this is the kind of topic that is in my wheelhouse, subscribe to my channel and also tune into my Facebook profile, Stephanie Phillips Markstein, every Saturday morning at 10 a.m. for Saturdays with Stephanie. See you there.